efforts and another exciting. And now a chance to see. What's coming up for Toronto. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic.
Calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Toronto making a switch here. MP's checked in. Well, if you've followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his third assist of the night. Maxey passes to Embiid. Barnes with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Down low. Back to Maxey. The rebound by MP. Toronto leading by 6. Outside Ingram from the arc. And the Raptors, another 3.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Yeah, they got swept by this team in the season series last year, which goes against all logic.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Here's Maxey, still without a bucket. With the 10-footer, and he gets it to go off the front iron.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Outside Barrett from downtown, knocks it down from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
76ers trail by 10. And here's George. 9 points for him in his last game. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then the last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find. Find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Inside, here's McCain. Tries again. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Raptors lead by 12. Now MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Barrett. Here's Quickly. Clock at 6. Thompson outside. The Raptors need to get off a shot. There's the three. Rebound by Philadelphia.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Takes the three. Yabusele, book that.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
MP scanning the floor. Quickly outside. Let's go with a three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. 76ers trail by 12. Pass to McCain. Takes it inside, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
MP outside. To the inside. Hurdle with the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 12.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
A nice shot by MP. And Grant, just the other day, MP recorded the first triple-double of his career.
Yeah, he put on quite the display, B.A., doing everything he could for his team. MP is extremely talented. I'll go out on a limb and say that won't be the last triple-double of his career.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. The kick out to Walker. For three. For three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Toronto leading by 12. To the wing, right side. Back to Thompson. Outside Barrett. Back to MP. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer. Thompson's got 9 points.
And this kid is confident. MP just coming right back with his own three.
Pass to Drummond. Maxey against quickly. And it's Maxey missing.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
MP, the pass to Boucher. Yep, that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 17.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And here is Maxey. Pulls it. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Back to MP. Boucher on the screen. Thompson. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
For three, Maxey. Again, Maxey missing. Toronto leading by 17. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The 76ers, number 1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Lowry, the pass to Edwards. Boucher against Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Boucher.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us. and the U.S. men's national team.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. Council, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Butler comes in for Lowry.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Butler against Thompson. Butler passes to Embiid. And another miss by Philadelphia.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Embiid. Thompson's got assist number 7 tonight.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from Butler. And the 76ers making a change here. Butler hits them both. We've got 13 seconds left now in the first quarter. Barnes finds Thompson. Back to Barnes. Fires from deep. Oh, what an incredible end to the quarter.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Walter out there with Thompson, and it's Boucher in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Back to Lowry. Three-pointer off the mark. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. From outside the arc, that one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Lowry, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Gordon, he's checked in for the Sixers. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 19 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Back to Lowry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lowry's got his first points of the night.
Lowry showcasing his ability to do damage on the inside.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. MP, the pass to Barnes. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Barnes has got 15.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot. Not one.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Lowry. Lowry with another miss.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
MP finds Barron. The three ball. And again, Toronto with a triple.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Thompson against Lowry. Takes a three. Connects from downtown. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about Lowry firing up his guys with the answer?
MP against Lowry. Thompson passes to Boucher. Back to MP. Pass to Walter. Here's the three. Sinks the tray.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. The 76ers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's a pick. Puts up a three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Boucher's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Edwards. Here's Yabusele. Fires the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to be on MP.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Back to Ingram. Lets the three fly. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Ingram's got 11 points.
And Brandon Ingram continues to work on that smooth three-point release.
Up top, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. MP outside. Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's McCain. He had 19 points in the win against Milwaukee. On the attack, Oubre. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Here's MP. Another shot. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The 76ers shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Oubre's got his first 2 points.
Well, Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 21 to the paint. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Embiid, a screen on MP. And And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. McCain's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Boucher finds Barrett. Thompson with it. Boucher, left side. Now here's Ingram. He's covered by Oubre. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Poeltl. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
I don't know how you say this in Austrian, but that's bully ball. Jakob Poeltl.
Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Down low. McCain shot is off.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pass to Thompson. Now here's Ingram. From deep. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Oubre. There's a screen. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Oubre's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Barrett, he's open. And it's Toronto with another.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
MP, the pass to Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
I don't know how you're going to defend that MP running the pick and roll like a seasoned veteran.
The 76ers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Edwards. Poeltl against Oubre. Now Embiid. And the 3 off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Out to the right wing. Back to Thompson. Boucher with it. The 3. And MP with the 3. Thompson's got 29.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Oubre. 3-pointer. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Barrett. Joel Embiid with the board.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Lets it fly. The Sixers again can't hit. Here's MP. Yes, it's good. MP's got 31.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to McCain. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. McCain's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Now here's Boucher. Thompson passes to Boucher. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The 76ers shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Ingram against Oubre. Pass to McCain. Fires for three. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 5 rebounds in the game. Thompson passes to Poeltl. On the wing, MP. He's got 31. Here's Ingram. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's McCain, covered by MP. McCain shot is off. MP with it. Lets it go from deep. MP getting it done for Toronto. 7 3-pointers so far. He is completely dialed in from range. We'll be back in a moment.
47. Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half court shot. Up live. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You know, for Philadelphia, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup, played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Now the Raptors with it. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Joel Embiid. Maxey out there with George. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's McCain. Pass to George. Poeltl grabs a miss. Well, the Raptors shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Outside Ingram. Connects on the foul line jumper. Ingram's got 20.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Embiid is screen on quickly. Here's Maxey. Banked it in off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Releases. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
And right now, efficient as Brandon Ingram is just torching the defense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Ingram against George. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. They shoot again. Outside Dick launches it. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McCain. He's got 10. And Embiid gets the double team. Yabusele. That three's off the mark. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Rebound Toronto. Ingram's got 9 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I mean, for Poeltl, the rim is right there. He just hops up to put it down.
Pass to McCain. Out to the right wing. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And the three-pointer goes.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
They set the screen. The three from Barnes. The rebound by Maxey. Philadelphia is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Guarded by Dick. Embiid with it. The three is up. He can't get it to go.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Ingram. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's McCain. He's got 10. Here's George. Rebound Toronto. Outside Dick. Back to quickly. Ingram fires from way outside. They get it back. Second chance shot. Can't get the layup.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to quickly. Then here's Poeltl. He's got 6. Here's Ingram. Ooh, nice D from George. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Here's Ingram. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Here's McCain, guarded by Dick. Pass to Maxey. Embiid is screen on quickly. Here's Maxey. Drops in the layup for 2. Maxey's got 8.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Now Barnes. He's got 15. This one for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the drive. Yabusele. And that one is stuffed right through it down. here for Toronto. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Let him breathe, all right?